Hi, it's Chris again, and I wanted to talk about the top 5 games of the year. The games on this list are for PS3, because PS3 is my primary console, and I did recently get a 3DS, but the games I have came out a couple years ago, so there won't be any 3DS games on this list or Wii U games on this list because as of right now PS3 is the main console I play. And most of these games also be played on the Xbox 360 and some of them on the new consoles PS4 and Xbox One. But these are just the PS3 games that really stood out to me this year. I'm only doing 5 games because I don't have as much time to play video games as I do to watch movies, because with movies you could just sit down for 2 hours and then anyone could say whatever they want about the movie. But with video games, 2 hours of gameplay isn't enough to give a full opinion on the game. But I feel like I have to go much deeper into games to get the full experience and also I haven't had a lot of time to play video games recently. I've been really busy this year. Without further ado, I want to get on with the list with number 5. Number 5 is Battlefield 4. Now, I know I'm starting out the list with a first-person shooter, and a lot of hardcore gamers don't really like military shooters like Call of Duty or Battlefield. But, well, I really like Battlefield because it has much larger multiplayer experience than its competitor Call of Duty. The campaign was alright, pretty generic for a first-person shooter, but it was a lot better than Battlefield 3's campaign. But multiplayer was really great, although some people have experienced a lot of glitches with the game. I haven't that much, and when I did experience some technical difficulties with the game, it didn't really interfere with my experience. Number 4 is Tomb Raider. Before playing this Tomb Raider, I have never played a Tomb Raider game in my life, so I didn't know what to expect. But the gameplay was very similar to that of the Uncharted series. The gameplay was really immersive, and after the campaign, you could still explore the island and explore lots of tombs, find lots of artifacts. Number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 had a more interesting story than Grand Theft Auto 4. And it was just overall, a really fun game. They gave you a lot of exploration in the campaign. There was so much you could do within the campaign and even after you're done with the story mode. And the multiplayer experience, but it's really great if you get a couple of your friends and play in a group, which was a good thing that they added to the Grand Theft Auto series. Number 2 is The Last of Us, developed by Naughty Dog, who also developed the Uncharted series, which I said earlier in this list that I really liked. The story is really moving. Within the first 10 minutes of the game, you could already feel the game pulling on your heartstrings, and it's about 2 people surviving in a sort of zombie apocalypse. I don't want to say zombie, they're technically infected people. Once again, the story is really immersive and the voice acting is great. The gameplay flows very well. The graphics are some of the best I've seen on any console. One of my friends, he was trying to buy this game and he went to several stores where they were sold out or sold out at GameStop, Best Buy, Target, and he ended up getting it on Amazon, but it was just showing how popular gaming has gotten in recent years. My number 1 pick is BioShock Infinite. The graphics are amazing, the gameplay is great, the story is one of the best stories I've ever played in a game. BioShock Infinite really brings you to the city of Columbia, and it has great characters and voice acting, and the gameplay is very fluid. And the ending to this game, I won't spoil anything for you if you haven't played the game, but it's just an ending that had me sit down and think about it for hours after I finished the game. And it's definitely a game you shouldn't miss out on if you have a PS3 or PC or Xbox 360. And I feel that it's a game that will be remembered for years after because of its such immersive experience. Okay, so that's my list for the top 5 PS3 games. Besides movies, I really like playing video games, and I'll try to talk about video games on this channel a little bit. Probably not as much as movies. I just want to talk about some video game news and talk about recent games I've played. And not just PS3 games, but also like 3DS games and whatever consoles I end up getting in the next couple years. So if there's any games that you think should have been on this list, comment below. And I want to know, what were your top 5 games of the year? Which games were your favorite? Which ones didn't you like? And I hope to do a video like this again next year.